All right, guys, we're dropping. Game will be up shortly. Give us a couple of seconds here to assassinate ourselves, and we'll get right into the action.
That's right. Gotta love that. Ooh, okay, so we've got a bit of a lineup change here on NGA. We've got a Yamato now for Epic Leveler instead of Conqueror. I think he actually wants to do some more damage and be a little more effective on the battlefield. We've got two Des Moines, and we see a Moskva instead of a Hindenburg for a little bit extra vision, but two gearing still. So they're still holding on to their two gearing setup.
Indeed, and ARP has run the exact same lineup. We're looking at double Montana, double Des Moines, Hindenburg, Zhao, Gearing, and Yu Yang. Same players, no changes on this side of the map.
Very interesting. Makes sense though, right? You go with what works.
If it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's right. Pew 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 pew. I knife you.
I'll be so glad when they. I'll be so glad when they someday put in like a proper spectator mode and we don't have to kill each other.
Absolutely. Do apologize for that, guys. Just tabbing out to make sure that you know, I'm broadcasting the game.
Yep, I'm about to do the same thing.
This isn't radio.
You laugh, but I've done that before. Here we go. All right.
Big difference here. NGA is heading for A cap. And
That's
B,
interesting.
so they are keeping their team together.
All right. Well, right now, ARP's Yu Yang is headed up the middle. He's going straight up the 6 line, headed to B, while the Gearing angles towards C. They seem like they're going to just abandon A in terms of probably try not to cap it. There is a Des Moines, a Zhao, and a Montana heading to that flank, however. So we'll see how they opt to play it.
Right, and we see the scouting bombers coming through A cap right now, and it's going to spot the majority of the fleet, and they're going to know what's going on. As
Yep.
Des Moines, Zhao, Montana, yeah, they're also it's a bit of a split that's going on. That's kind of interesting on your team. I don't like seeing the carrier just suiciding bombers like that. He could easily pull them back and get spotting for longer. So Silverthorn, if you're listening, something to think about.
Well, he's throwing away another bomber squad here, but they've basically all been spotted. So, I mean, you can argue the validity of the tactic, but it gives his team a lot of information as one of the NGA Gearings gets into B very quickly.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting to see Gecko in here, and
radared now.
Yet.
He's radared by the Yu Yang on the bottom end of the cap. Falcor's Yu Yang right in the center, waiting on the radar. Gecko getting shot at, but not taking any damage. Oh, wow! Big Montana shells coming in right up the stern as he loses well over half his health there, just for his trouble. Falcor's, that Yu Yang radar pushing Gecko right out of the B cap.
Yeah, and now he's on fire. Okay, DCP'd. He's at 5. He's under 5,000 hit points, man.
That was really well played by Team Danger Noodle.
That's the power of the radar Yu Yang.
Well, as soon as they saw the cap flipping, they knew he was in there, and so Falcor crept up to where his radar bubble covered the whole cap, and off he went.
Now here's the problem we were talking about going, hey, look at all this entire team that's now here, and they're stuck, right? They don't have access to the channel to get into A because you've got Des Moines, Zhao, Montana sitting there waiting to go. So what do? Des Moines is already at half health. Schnork.
Yep.
He took a big hit.
Some very bold destroyer play early on. Bags A and B for Team Danger Noodle. They are looking very solid here in the early going on Sleeping Giant.
Cadmus thinks he's a Yamato trying to save Okinawa right now. That's not going to work.
Where? Oh, Cadmus?
Yeah,
oh.
He's north of C. He just beat himself.
What is he
and he's
doing?
Literally, like I said, it's the one-way Yamato mission right now.
He can't even fire over the island.
Nope.
It's not stopping him from trying.
And getting spotted in the process.
Well, big shells coming in on Montpellier now, but those were long. Not sure who they were from. Cadmus reversing, looking for a better shot, it seems, but more Hindenburg shells coming in.
That's the thing about the Hindenburg. I've played a lot of Hindenburg and clan battles, I'll tell you. It's that long-range sniper capabilities.
Yeah, that's you know, Hindenburg HE long term can absolutely push a Des Moines out of position given time.
We're getting a good chunk with those AP shells, but it's not enough with the trade here.
Nope. ARP moving out to a 100-point lead here on the back of their early cap advantage. The Shonks Des Moines spotted very briefly, but invisible again. Looks like he's about to come up spotted. There he is, spotted once more. Shells are that coming in. Des Moines AP shells coming in on him. That could be unpleasant if some of those land. Montana shells now, I think, coming in. Nope, those were long. A lot of pressure on Schnorks here early on. Aster Zal running south, looking like he's trying to get back into stealth. Nope, continuing to fire.
Schnorks in a good spot, though. He'll be okay for a while.
Well, they can get shells over the island. It looks like they're struggling to drop them in the right place.
Yep.
Now, that damage on Gordon Gekko early is really hurting NGA. They're not able to use him to pressure a cap. And the other gearing is way over on the 1 line. Like, they've surrendered cap control with this map and completely. I don't understand.
I don't get it either. And Sabina's now using his gun, so he's now spotted for a while. If I'm calling NGA, I would have rotated him into the middle as soon as Gekko took that really bad hit. Montana, Torps coming into him. Blaze, he dodged those over at C.
Yep, I see this. Cadmus's Des Moines still in a long-range gun duel with this Hindenburg. Cruiser Montpellier, which he's not winning. Hindenburg has more health, and that quarter pin HE is slowly wearing Cadmus's health down. Pretty static now. There we go. We've finally Sabine now rotating into A, looking like he's going to go for the cap.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like how this how the Yamato is trying to hug the island here, but I'm not sure what else he could be doing.
Well, he's going to have decent cross shots if he looks for them. That's one of the things about Sleeping Giant. There's a lot more places that you can cross drop on this map if you put in a little time to look for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blaze, I don't think he's in a position to help from his side. No, his shots, he's looking at the Hindenburg that's all the way out on the border.
Yeah, I think they're busy focusing on Montpellier.
Yep.
Well, almost a 300-point lead now for Team Danger Noodle on the strength of 2 early caps, as NGA Alpha finally getting on the board with a cap here at the 13-minute mark. Epic Leveler driving his Yamato straight into A. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure this is a bad play for them. It's going to allow them to put a tremendous amount of pressure on B here very shortly.
Yeah, he's got to do something. The problem is we haven't seen that. Wait, we haven't seen one of the Montanas, the one that's farther south. Oh, there he is, making presence known, and it's probably going to smack Epic Leveler right now. Let's watch.
Talking about
Here
Valor?
it comes from Striker.
Oh, there it was. Well, they're definitely focusing Leveler. I mean, is he burning?
Yeah, he's burning at least 2 times. Oh, he just DCP'd.
Big shells coming in now on Schnork and Epic Leveler. 2 really juicy targets there for ARP and A.
Oof.
Trapped without many places to run. Smoke going out for them now as Sabine doubling back in his gearing, I think, is what he's trying to do. Another torpedo strike going in on Abyssal Dragoons Des Moines. He's going to eat at least one of those, if not 2. 2 land.
Well-placed torpedo strike.
Very well-placed torpedo strike as he is flooding.
He is indeed flooding. You'll note that we are now almost 10 minutes into the battle, and there has not been a kill, but there's been a lot of bleeding.
Right, but I mean, look at the damage bar. I mean, yeah.
Tells the whole story.
ARP has
100,000 damage.
A massive damage advantage here. So, I mean, you know, NGA hasn't lost a ship yet, but they're in danger of losing a variety of them at any moment. Drop a third one's Des Moines trying to lob shells into A. Epic Leveler's Yamato taking some shells. There is Sabine aggressively pushing into B.
Which is something I've seen Sabine do in randoms.
Indeed.
He's really good with Destroyer. He's got balls.
You know, Zath, who we haven't seen in a long time is Gekko. We haven't spotted him in a long time.
That's a good thing. Oh, your gearing's about to go down. Yuki is gone. Taken out by close quarters expert from Cadmus.
Whoa. Where was that? What was he doing up there?
He wanted those torps, and here come the torps.
Well, he's going to get him, but wow, that's a bad trade.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Oh, desync. But Cadmus is on 1100 HP. Surely, like, somebody has to breathe on him wrong and he'll die.
Yeah, he's going to be dead regardless. But, I mean, we were talking earlier, why would you throw away your ship just for that?
Yep, that's a really questionable play there. It closes the... I mean... I don't see the need for it.
Yep.
Blaze Gunny now. Drop a third one's... Des Moines is in a really rough position now. He's got a Yamato off his stern and Montana off his bow. He's going to have to make a move, and I don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah.
NGA working hard. Go.
As well, that your Des Moines to the south of A didn't die.
No, he
which
didn't.
Is very interesting considering he was flooding, he was on fire.
Yep.
He clearly DCP'd, and the team was unable to capitalize on that. That's an error by Pink Mitsubishi, I think, the Hindenburg over there, and working with vision control, probably, you know, the carrier not keeping sight on him.
Well, Abyssal Dragoon repairing now. NGA trying to make a play here. I mean, they you know, some good kills for them, but they are narrowing the gap. 350 points now. Blaze Gunny. Ooh. Third one's Des Moines finally bagging Schnork's Des Moines back at A, but Blaze Gunny's Montana is basically going to just drive up in. Oh, yeah, well, look at this. Gearing Montana tag teaming the C-Cap here. Drop a third one is in a really bad spot. Looks like his radar is up because both Gecko and Sabine are spotted.
All forces, capture that area.
Montpellier is going to have to get into this fight now, coming around from behind the island. Firing HE into Blaze Gunny.
Blaze is responding. Decent hit.
I missed that because I misclicked. Apologies.
It happens. It was like a 3K, 4K chunk.
ARP about to move within 100 points of victory here on Sleeping Giant with 9 minutes to play.
Remember, this is a best of 3, so assuming this is it, we're done. For
NGA has to win if they want to push the match to a game 3.
Now, this is completely what to expect at the group stage. You see a lot of, like we talked about earlier, mistakes that are made, and it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it's cumulative.
Now, this is interesting because Blaze Gunny is giving Drop a Third One's Des Moines just beautiful shots, and his guns are pointed in the wrong direction for him to do anything. So here comes Third One's AP at basically what amounts to point blank range.
Yep, and he's probably just going to go for the ram because
think
why
so?
not?
Well, if he can do enough damage with the AP, but that would be big.
Oh, Sabine gets spotted.
Yep, Sabine spotted now.
Smokes up.
No, I think Drop a Third One's radar is out. Here come the Torps. Third one is Ooh, is he going to dodge? What an epic dodge by Third One with torpedoes in his nose. Blaze Gunny looks like he's trying to get his guns around now.
Cannon to the right of him.
Yeah, definitely. Close aboard pass here as the shells go over the top of Third One's deck.
Yeah.
As he pours AP into Blaze Gunny at point blank range.
I think Blaze might have been zoomed in trying to shoot there.
Maybe. Torpedo Strike trying to work it on Blaze now as well, just trying to mess with him. Here it comes.
That's it. Here's the coup de grace.
16 points separate ARP from victory. Blaze Gunny goes down. That's the game. There it is.
That's Bean doing what he could with defensive fire
Team
there.
Danger Noodle bagging game 2 and the victory in this particular set at the group stage.
And here we go. We've got, once again, look at this, Des Moines and Des Moines with the majority of the plane kills on ARP, and then on NGA side, we've got Hakuryu and Des Moines again.
Indeed. You know, I'll tell you, Zaf, I felt like NGA, like, they did not play badly. They kind of recovered well from what was maybe a questionable deployment decision, but I felt like it took them too long to decide that their position